Alright guys, so we haven't made anything in a while, but I've been just busy working and kind of doing other stuff, getting things ready and whatnot for the big adventure motorcycle trip. And I've been picking up, of course, a few more things. I got this off of Marketplace. It's kind of goes around the waist and around my leg. And it's just something to carry, like passport, some money, wallet, phone, real necessities. It's really nice. It's brand new. They never even used it. And I think I got it for $20. I looked them up. They were $50 online. So that's another thing that I picked up that I'm really excited about. And if all you guys all know that I love my coffee, and I've had this grinder for a long time, and I love a good coffee, even though I'm really not supposed to have regular coffee, more or less just decaf, but I usually have just one. But I picked up this fair trade stuff at Storm Chaser, their coffee, and I picked that up at a local market. We have a little farmer's market or whatever. And anyway, this grinder I've had for about 3 years, and it really works great. I can grind, fresh coffee and end up having a really good cup of coffee. And I probably will take this on the trip. As a matter of fact, I'm sure I will, even though, it takes up a little bit of room. But, I just really value, the way I look at it is, I have sat and figured out what I spend in coffee at gas station or whatever, which is not very good coffee anyway, or even at the coffee shops, and it can be in the $250 a month in good coffee if you're doing it every day. So it pays to just, you have to make some room for it because it just helps out on that travel situation. Now I did have this thing here. There's a shop, a little hippie shop next door to where I work, and this is a travel French press. And I went over and looked at it. I seen it in the window one day when I was just kind of standing outside the store, and it's called Brew Trek. So I looked it up before I bought it. I looked it up and checked how, reviews on it, what it was like or whatever. And it's basically a travel style French press. And I was going to bring this. Where you just do the drip situation and that, which would work fine, but this is a much better situation. What happens is, basically it has a bottom container, and you dump your coffee in there. This goes on top, screws in, this goes in there, you fill it up with hot water, this goes in there, you close it all up, let it seep for, 3 minutes or whatever, you press it down, and then you can drink right out of this. And then when it's all said and done, all the grounds and everything is in the bottom. You unscrew it, take it off, dump it out, clean it out. And you can also put a cold beverage in here and just put this. You need to leave this in there if you wanted to, but you could put a cold beverage in there and drink out of that too. Or you could get some coffee at a gas station with it. So it's got a lot of multi-purpose, and I really like that. But anyway, that's how you use it. And I've been using it for a while now. I looked it up on Amazon, and believe it or not, the little shop next door had it for $1 cheaper than what Amazon. I make my money here in the little town, so I kind of like to spend my money in the little town too and help out, with locally. So I ended up buying it over there. It isn't cheap. It's but nothing's cheap anymore. I paid $46 for this. But it's good, it's long lasting or whatever, and so it's not really anything lost. I mean, it'll get years of use, and if I can get $20 per year and get 2 years out of it, I paid for it. But anyway, I'm gonna grind just a little bit more and put that in there. But I will show you, how it works or whatever, and it makes an amazing cup of coffee. All right, we've got the hot water boiled. We basically screwed the bottom on. We'll pour the water in here. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to take to heat water up. I mean, I've got my little camping cook kit, but we'll see, just exactly what we'll come up with that. Because that little belly belly pot or whatever you want to call it is a little too big. Let's see here. I want to tighten that back up. So, all right, basically you put that on there, and it's just, basically now it's just kind of a seeping thing. Let's see here. I'm going to wipe this down. Kind of, I don't want to make too much of a mess here. And the other things that I have gotten, I always pick up at the gas stations. When I stop in and get anything, I always pick up these little things for creamers, and and I've always gotten into when I've with coffee and stuff, using a little bit of whipped cream. Just gives it a nice creamy cup of coffee. I won't use that. I don't use that all the time, but every once in a while I'll buy some and go that route or whatever. So this basically, just gets seeped. But anyway, and we can pour some in there and then let it seep a little more and get that last real richness coming out of there. But you basically plunger it down real slow. Anybody knows how to use or has done a French press kind of knows how they work. But they do just make a very rich cup of coffee. And you can plug that back up. It won't leak. Keeps it really well hot in there for quite a while. But oh man, just such a good cup of coffee. Just blows the gas station coffee right out of the map. It's like having a coffee at a like Starbucks, Big B, Tim Hortons, any of those, or any of the little private ones, whatever. But you're paying $3 for a good cup of coffee at those, and that's 3 times 7's $21 a week. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $80 a month. And if you look at in the scheme of doing that, for 10 months, that's $800. So way more worth doing it this way. All right, guys. We'll show you the new addition on to carry the camera and be able to get some nice still photos and of course some video, which I'm taking actually right now, which got the nice stability. Basically, want to thank you guys for watching the channel. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow the series as we start out in September doing this. We'll kind of keep updating here as we get closer into it. Got a couple little trips planned before then. Just little stuff to shakedown cruises and things like that. But anyway, please subscribe, like, share, all those good things. Keeps that algorithm going. Make sure you tune in, hit the bell notification that lets you know that I've got something put up here. I'm trying to put one up every week, but it's tough to do, but I'll do the best I can. Until we see you guys again, peace out from the Wayne Diaries, guys. Talk to you soon.